Honestly, the best way to meet the best person for you is to love yourself so much that energy gets matched. Because I don't
Huge.
think anybody loves themselves more than you love you.
So the other day we were talking about if I asked Derek if he thought that men will always change for the right woman. And we had so many thoughts on it, so we just thought it would be a fun subject to share. Because I think that when you're in a relationship with someone who raises your vibration, you naturally change, or someone who's like at your same level, and that you have to be on the same level to attract each other. I feel like I'm going in circles, though. Will you start it?
So, my thought on that is, do you change for the right person or the person you really love? Or are you just the best version of yourself?
Right.
Because, obviously, we've got like 6 marriages between us. I mean, we're not.
No, 5. We're number 3.
Yeah, but I've been married 3 times.
I'm number 3.
And you've been married 3 times.
I'm number 3.
What's 3 plus 3?
But this is one marriage.
I know, but we.
Okay, we've had 5
Okay,
marriages.
what are your thoughts on that? If you've been married 3 times and your wife or husband has been married 3 times, is that 6 or is that 5? Please tell me what you think in the comments.
If the third marriage for both people is the one you're in now.
I think it's 6.
It's 5.
Well,
Anyways.
Please answer that question for us because I'm going to wonder for the rest of my life if you don't help me.
Okay, so you're basically saying that you don't change, you just show up as the best version of yourself.
It's like raising your vibration. It's like you still are who you are. You still, whether you're human design, if you're still a manifester, or you're still, your channels are your channels.
Yeah, you're still
are who you are. It's like, I guess it's kind of like, the old low-hanging fruit. If well, no, not in a bad way. I just meant, I don't mean that, but I mean like if I owned a Ferrari, I would wash it every day, wax it every day, take such good care of it. If I drove my old Ford Escort GT, I'd be lucky to even put gas and oil in it.
Are you calling me a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Aww.
So I think that but it's like I'm still the same person.
Yeah.
I'd still drive them both just as hard.
Yeah.
But what a terrible analogy. But that's how I feel about it. I don't think I'm a different person. But when the prize is so great, you'll do more for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. The first time I ever really had this thought is when your ex-girlfriend texted me when we were together this time. But in the beginning of our relationship, I got like this 2-paragraph text about what a jerk you were and a narcissist.
This is where we're going, huh?
Yeah, because I think it's good. We can cut it if you want to, but I think it's good.
That's fine.
Okay, so, and I remember thinking, like, nothing she's saying is that man. Like, he would never do any of the things she's saying. He doesn't treat me like that. He doesn't have, like, we were both with the same person and experiencing completely different people, if that makes sense. Don't you think? Do you not want to go with this one? I like it.
Well, your ex called my ex and said,
She did.
Your whore ex is now effing my whore ex.
That did happen.
Yes.
But that has
Pick
nothing
your
to do
people
with what
better.
I'm saying.
Pick your people better is the moral of that.
No, but I think this happens a lot, especially because we have such a, we both cheated on our exes to be together. And I think that story is so, like, I think that it's out there. I think I've already told the whole story, so it's already out there.
God, just to hear it, like, forever on video is...
Well, I don't care. It's who we are.
Okay.
But I think that people think that, like, well, if they did it to that person, they'll do it to another person. But it's not true. It doesn't always end badly if you're, like, the right people for that. Like, sometimes you're in the right relationship at the wrong time, which is what happened to us, I think, the first time.
This conversation is giving me PTSD.
Do you not want this on here?
I'm just telling you where I'm at. I mean, we're moving. No one's going to know me. No, I mean, I agree. I mean, I agree. I guess to get to like the actual topic of the story of what we're talking about, I don't think you change. I think you are the best version of yourself. Now, I still believe that that may not be enough for the person you're with. But if it's the right person, it will be enough.
Yeah.
But like I mean, at the core of who I am, I'm still the, my big three are my big three, and that's it. All still shows up in how I act. And
Well, that's a good point too, because when we say like, well, I do that because I'm a Scorpio or I'm a Scorpio rising, so that's why I act like that. But there's a high vibrating and a low vibrating of every sign. So in some relationships, we might show up at the lower vibrating part of that sign.
right. I'm a lot less angry, and I'm I guess real more.
He's never angry.
A lot more loyal, right?
He's very loyal.
The Scorpio signs.
Yeah.
The Aries one is just pretty much always there. I don't know that I can fight that one if I wanted to.
What's the negative though? I don't see the negative of Aries in you.
Well, thank you. That's just because we're so in love. But, I mean, I guess I don't know the answer, but that's just how I feel. Because what is the answer? Do you change? I mean, we all go through our ups and downs. It's knowing when someone's down, how to help them up, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
The biggest one for me also is with the human design is, and I've been looking at it a lot lately, is just how much your energy does affect me. And like if I'm struggling at golfing and I call you and you say hi in your really sweet high way, I'm like, oh man, who cares what I did? But if you're like hi, and I'm like, oh geez, what's going on? The kid's okay? Is the work okay? It just throws me so far for a loop that it's almost not fair for you to have to make sure you talk to me in a certain way so I'm good. But man, I've really noticed it a lot lately that I didn't realize how big it was until you were talking about it with someone else. About being a non-emotional with an emotional. So.
Well, and what he's talking about is that a non-emotional and emotional is in human design, and I'm an emotional and he's a non-emotional. So he absorbs and amplifies whatever emotions the people around him are having. And since I'm the person around him 95% of the time,
maybe 98.
98% of the time, then that's, a lot that he takes on. But Danielle made a great, she was saying the other day, because her and her husband are both non-emotionals, she's like, and her sister, I think she was explaining to her sister, like, you even though you absorb other people's energy, you can't blame other people for how you feel, because it's your responsibility to not take it on or to like, to notice it and say, is this mine or is it not mine?
Transmute
right?
it?
Yeah. Yeah, which I think you're good at doing. I think just in the moment, at first, you're like, what is that?
Yeah, but I've been working on this for like 16 years now. I mean, I've been working on it for a while. That's not something that come to me right away.
Yeah.
My favorite one really was that, what was that lady you were into, Mandy Morris?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
And she said that emotion lasts 90 seconds. Anything you carry longer than that, you're making that decision. And I'm going to say, not loss of a loved one or what have you, because obviously that's so hard. But man, when I started living kind of that angle, combined with the old school, whatever you put out, you get back, I really started holding it sacred how I feel.
Yeah.
And where I noticed it the most, that like the dumbest way that I can think about it is, I'll never forget the time I'm riding with the manager of the coffee stand, and we were going to bingo. And I'm like, we're driving the fast lane on 18, and a car's coming right at us, right in the lane. And I was just driving, and I was just like, oh, look, this car is going to hit us. And we just moved over, slowed down, and it got right in front of us, didn't see us. And she was like, to me, that was just normal. I saw him coming, we slowed down, no big deal. And she's like, I can't believe that didn't bother you. And that was the weirdest, like justification that all the hard work you've been doing is paying off.
Working.
But it was weird that it came to me in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Driving down the road. I mean, when I was a kid, I'd be like honking or whatever. And I was like, oh, they just don't see me. Let me just here we
Move
go.
out of the way,
Yeah.
give them room.
Not like I was late to bingo.
Right.
But yeah, it was weird. Like you get signs or you got to see the signs, but that hit me hard. Like when I didn't even realize when it happened, but when she said, "Oh my God, how did you not get mad about that or angry or why did that not bother you?" I was like, I don't know, but and if she wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't even have noticed it.
You wouldn't have noticed it.
But that was when I was like, okay, this hard work is starting to pay off. That's kind of cool.
Noticing your emotion and realizing it's not yours.
Right, realizing that it's just another person having their day.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't intentional. They weren't trying to wipe us out.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to hurt us, and we've all been unfortunately distracted and driving sometimes. Try not to be, but it does happen. So just to give that person grace. I mean, that was. Yeah. It's like, oh man, I am getting mature.
Which I don't know that's really not emotional because you didn't feel her energy of the driver. Or Gracie's. But I do think it's an example.
But I didn't feel the person in the passenger seat that almost screamed.
Well, I think it's an example of like the positive side of Aries, like being able to take control of the situation, deal with it, not get upset about it, where like a young Aries or an unevolved Aries would be very like, rah!
Right.
Like, I mean, like Bailey might have reacted, She's actually doing a lot of good work too. But
she would have gone 120 and gotten in front of the person.
Yeah. But young, you may have done the same, right?
For sure.
So I think just seeing like the work, which we've come so far from our original subject at this point, but
we are nowhere near it.
But I think that what I want this to be is just like husband and wife talk, like things we talk about. We have such a good marriage and such a good relationship. We've been together for 11 years almost. It'll be 11 years in September that we've been back together. There was some overlap, but yeah. Basically 11 years. But for us to have that, like, I remember in the beginning, people would be like, oh, you guys are just in the honeymoon phase. But it's like, no, the honeymoon phase isn't going to end. We're over a decade in and we're really in love. So I think that we are here to be mentors for other people. I think we can help other people through marriage issues. It seems like there's a lot, especially with the way that the world has been lately. I think people have like so many things that they're scared of and they're worried about that it's easy to take it out on the person that you're with. And so
I think our biggest strength, honestly, is we're just such a sounding board. We've done everything wrong. We've done a lot of things right.
Yeah.
And we found that thing that people look for that is not, oh gosh, this wasn't easy to get to that point,
No.
But that's where I think it's like, I mean, you want to come to us with a question, man, there is no judgment because, we are not throwing rocks at glass houses here.
But I do think that's why we went through what we went through so that we could be that, because I remember before we ever met, I was like, why do people cheat? I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't you just leave? And then if I had never gone through it, I would have always judged people who were in that situation. But then I ended up like in a situation where I couldn't get out of. I was super unhappy. I felt stuck. And then meeting someone else on the same path. And we really think the universe brought us together too early so that we would like meet again, so that we would have that like base so we wouldn't lose it. But there's just so many reasons that we did things wrong and things that wrong. But
I don't think you need air quotes on wrong.
I don't think I do because okay. I mean, we're just human. I don't know.
Put your bunnies down.
No, I'm not wrong.
I'm not sure I would do it. Let's just say it's fair to say that I wouldn't do it what I did again.
Even if it was the same scenario?
I would have waited for you the first time. Waited for the person like you. And not just whether I was lonely or afraid of being alone or fun. I would have.
Now you say that, but a lot of people don't know that this is possible. I'm not sure we knew it.
I have no answer to that.
Right. So if you're out there and you are single and you're just settling, then I mean that's something to definitely think about. God, like, perfect as possible.
Right. I mean, God, honestly, the best way to meet the best person for you is to love yourself so much that energy gets matched. because I don't think anybody loves themselves more than you love you.
And you love you.
I know, but boy, you're on a level of a astronomically high level, and I love you as much as well. But I don't know.
Now you can only be loved by other people as much as you love yourself.
It's true. I mean,
it is true.
Like, you know how many times I've talked to someone, well, yeah, they're this or that, but this is where I was at that time.
Yeah.
It's like that person gives you stability and security, and then once you're in that blanket or comfort or warmth, then you really shoot up into a higher vibrating version of yourself that if you could just find a way to get there first and then put your feelers out or whatever it is you do to attract that person will be your ride or die. I mean, we can all change. I guess here we go. I just got done saying you can't change, and now I'm saying you can change.
Well, the other thing I was going to say about that is we didn't start like this. I mean, we had hard times because our first relationship around was during work hours only. So then, you know, you go from that where it was only fun and there was never any talk about real life or real problems or anything. It was just like we were each other's like breath of fresh air for the world. Yeah. And then you go into a true relationship and it's like, oh, I have teenagers now that are psychotic and like making our lives really hard. And then we're trying to blend a family and then you're trying to still have your daughter and your relationship. And it's like, and then we have exes that are causing problems. Like there's just so many things that happened after that it was like, oh my gosh, are we going to make it through this?
The funny part about that to me is everyone always tells you when you look back on it later, you'll laugh. I still don't laugh.
I do.
I don't. I mean, I shake and twitch, but I don't laugh. I'm like,
He loves my daughters, and they have a great relationship.
I'm talking about the whole thing, the exes, everything, the whole thing. That was the hardest thing I've ever done.
It was a lot. And the things that we went through, I mean, we thought we were going to get killed in our sleep. We thought that we were going to, you know, get sued or like lose. We had court stuff happening. We had, I was worried about my kids dying or being stolen, or there were so many things that were going wrong all in a few years, that it was a lot for a new relationship. So I think that we can help there too, because we did go through it and we did make mistakes there too. And then we went, I mean, Derek one day was just like, we're not putting breaking up on the table anymore. Can that just be off the table? Because I would just constantly say like, let's just break up then. I don't care. Let's just break up. Because
setting
it was a
rules
defense
for our
mechanism.
fights is what it was. We set ground rules for when we do fight.
Yeah.
And that was like sometimes the only way I knew you loved me is you never broke the rules. And it was like when you're really mad at someone and you know they're mad at you, but you can still hold on to the fact that they never broke the rules.
Yeah.
It kind of helped you get through it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like she used to always be, I'm done. And then I'm always like, we've done so much crap that if you're done, first of all, I was like, you're so stubborn, you're going to be done. And I'm so stubborn, I'm gone. And it's like, if we keep saying I'm done in the middle of these fights, it's going to happen. I know it will. It got pretty close, actually, a couple times. And it was like, you know, when we weren't mad, it was like, okay, if we're going to say, are we going to break up? Because if you don't plan on doing it, we have to set some rules of things we can't say during a fight. And it was funny thing. It kind of helped you two ways. Number one, you didn't say it. But it was like, if you really thought the person was going to leave or get so mad they really were done, the fact that they adhered to the rules helped you know that it was going to pass.
Yeah. No, it's true.
It's like a double whammy.
Well, and I think we even fought less after, because for me, like, I'm a Gemini, so words are my weapon. So if I can't say mean things, then I don't really want to fight.
Well, you still found a few. I mean, it wasn't like you were handcuffed by any means. Jesus.
But
Yeah, that's true though. You know what? The words got less, but the looks stayed. You can see in your eyes when you're mad, like a steel garage door just shut behind your eyes, and it just goes cold like a robot.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you were AI before AI was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That might be my Capricorn moon.
Whatever it is, I've seen it. It was just like you can almost hear inside your head the shutting of a door. Like, I'm done. But you never said I'm done. And so I knew that it would get over. The funniest one, actually, one of the funniest ones, we were in a fight one time, and she was like mad about something. It was dumb. It was probably the kids, whatever it was. And I just go, you know what? Right now, I only like you as a friend. And it was just so stupid that we did get over it.
Well, and that's how all our fights started becoming after that, is like, you get mad for 3 seconds and then someone would say something silly and then you're just like, okay, what? Like, now he does like 5 hours. And
That
I'm
was
like,
funny too.
5 hours? What are you talking about?
Right when we start to get, like, you can kind of tell because we're so in tune when that person's getting mad. But back then I wasn't sure how to pull out of it like I can now and get the topic switched where there's still conversation. So one time she was mad and I just looked at her and I go, 3 hours. She's like, what's that supposed to mean? That if we continue down this path, we will ignore each other for 3 hours. And it's so awkward. It's just like we'll sit next to each other. TV, like there's something on TV that'll be funny, and all you want to do is repeat it and make the other person laugh, and you won't because you're just like in this little pout mood, like, and you're inside, you're like, oh God, that was so funny. Oh God, I just wish I could share it, and you're like, and it's so, oh God. But anyway, so it's like 3 hours. What does that mean? That's how long we're gonna not talk to each other. Do you really want to waste that much time? And so then it's like, no. Well, then it's like even dumber because it's like, weather sure is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But you just have a few comments like that and then it's like back to normal. But
yeah.
It's made
she has to raise that door in her head. Back up.
It's made it where everything, like, we really don't fight anymore. Like,
yeah, but we know when each person's starting to go that way, and maybe we'll just talk about this later.
Yeah.
Or at a different time.
Yeah.
Something. Whatever.
And human design totally helped with that,
man.
communication piece too.
For sure.
Yeah. So to wrap up what we were originally
How do you wrap that up? There's like 20 different packages in that wrap up.
What we were originally talking about, does someone change?
Okay, wait, what do you think? Did you change for me?
I think that when we got back together, I loved myself so much again, more than I had ever before, that I could actually say I'm only going to do what's good for me. And then knowing how good you are for me and feeling how good you are for me and how you make me feel, it was like, I just want to be the best version of me. Like, you make me better. You make me want to be better.
You complete me.
Yeah. Yeah. But even I wanted to do good for myself, but then it was like, but I want to do good for you too. Cause I love you so much and I want to show up as that. But so I think that I didn't change who I was. I changed the level that I loved myself, and the level that I love myself is also the level that I'm capable of loving someone else.
Okay. Well then, since we're talking about this, kind of one of those old urban myths you always hear is when a guy meets a girl, he wants her to stay the same. And when a girl meets a guy, she wants him to change. Do you believe that's true?
No. Do you?
That's one I've given that a lot of thought, and I kind of go both ways on that one. I do think it's true, but then I don't think it's true. It kind of depends on the situation.
Yeah.
In general, I would think maybe I'm speaking for most girls, and I'm neither. I can't speak like that. My thoughts would be that a guy, if he's single, is kind of doing things on his own for himself, and when he meets a girl, it's a change to have to do things thinking about both of us. as
Right.
opposed to just himself.
Sorry,
But then also say that that's the same thing when it comes to a guy for a woman. But it seems like women just are nurturers. It's like if there's someone else in their circle, they will always have that
Be a
person
fixer.
in mind. Well, just they'll take care of them. They're nurturing. They'll have that guy in mind all the time, or that person in mind, whoever their significant other is. Whereas I think maybe guys sometimes are so used to being like lone wolf
Yeah.
that it's hard to include his significant.
But I
other.
think that someone only doesn't want another person to change if they don't feel like they can change for the better too.
Oh yeah, I don't want you to get better because then I have to.
Right.
Oh.
But if you're both in a spirit of like we're gonna go be the best together, then you would support each other changing or growing.
So you're saying that both people want the others to change?
No, I'm saying as long as you're with someone who has a shared vision as you, because either you both want to stay where you're at, or that'll work too.
God, but the vision always changes too. I mean, look at Riley. She was kind of here, and
Yeah.
boy, this girl's ready to move to Paris, and I mean, she's
Make up
just
her whole life.
just a free
She's a
soul in
Sag.
this world, ready to just.
And
conquer
she's
the
in a
world.
happy relationship. See, they're another great example because she's
true.
the
Young version of
Sagittarius
it.
and he's a Gemini, which is an incredible match. But they're not scared to live in different places and experience life because they're so young and they both have
Each other.
good things going on and they feel like secure, like they see each other together at the end of it. So
Right.
I think that's pretty special too. But I mean, sidetracked, but special.
That's what we do.
Anyways, to wrap it all up, what do you think? Do you think that people change, that men will change for the right woman? That's the wrap up.
Why is it such a man thing? Do you think
Because
a
that was
woman
the
will
question
change
I
for the right guy?
Okay, will a person change for the right person?
Yeah. Hurtful.
I love this.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, and I'm sure you'll see more from us soon.
Finger guns.